Lamatujime and watching Hornbill TV's Prime Time. Amid growing concerns over the situation surrounding the Strait of Hormuz, Iran's Consul General in Mumbai, Saeed Reza Mosayyeb Moldak, said the negotiations were not at a complete deadlock and that both sides continue to communicate their positions through intermediaries. Modlak stated that the pressure and constraints imposed by the United States on the global systems were creating an unfavorable situation internationally. He, however, emphasized that Iran was seeking to manage the situation and work towards stability.
Now and Hormuz still blocked. So are we heading towards another escalation and even worse energy crisis for the globe?
با توجه به اینکه مذاکرات تقریبا متوقف شد و تنگی هرمز در وضعیت انسداد قرار دارد، آیا جهان در آستانه یک تشدید تنش جدید و حتی بحرانی گسترده‌تر در حوزه انرژی قرار گرفته است؟
طبیعتاً ببینید، اولا مذاکرات هنوز در بنبست نیست. هنوز دو طرف دارن نقطه نظرات خودشون رو اعلام میکنن و میانجی داره این نقاط اعلام شده رو به طرفهای مقابل میرسونه. ولی در خصوص محاصره‌ای که پیش آوردن و تنگنایی که برای دنیا آمریکا درست کرده، باید عرض بکنم بله، متاسفانه این وضع خوبی رو برای دنیا درست نکرده. ایران دنبال این هستش که این وضع رو ساماندهی بکنه. ببینید، ما سالهای سال بوده، شاید از ابتدای تاریخ تا الان، با اینکه حقوق خودمون رو میشناختیم، منطقه جغرافیایی خودمون رو میشناختیم و میدونستیم که در کجا در دنیا قرار گرفتیم، اما به واسطه دوستی هامون با مردم دنیا سعی کردیم از این آبراه حتی استفاده‌ای که حقمون هست رو انجام ندیم و کاملا باز بود و ترددها بدون هیچ دخالتی در جریان بود، تا اینکه اینها اومدن امنیت ما رو هدف قرار دادن. میدونید کشورهای ساحلی تا جایی میتونن کمک بدن که امنیتشون هدف قرار نگیره. امنیتمون رو نه امروز 40 و خورده سال هست که اینها امنیت ما رو هدف قرار دادن، اما تحمل کردیم تا جایی که اومدن حمله مستقیم از داخل تنگه هرمز، از داخل کشورهای خلیج فارس، کشورهای جنوبی خلیج فارس به ایران کردن. اینجا بود که دیگه ما از حقمون استفاده کردیم. الان هم ما تصمیممون به بستن تنگه هرمز و اخذ عوارض نیست. البته سرویس هایی که من بعد خواهیم داد رو باید تجدید نظر بکنیم، در چه قالبی این سرویس های دریایی رو خواهیم داد به کشتی ها، که اون دیگه مباحث بعدی هستش که باید توسط
Residents of Tapu Kuki village continued their protest demanding the immediate and unconditional release of 14 villagers allegedly being held hostage near the Senapati district headquarters for the past 2 weeks. Speaking during the protest, Hartpi Chongloi from Tapu Kuki village alleged that the villagers were abducted on a national highway near Senapati district headquarters while travelling under police security escort. She claimed that a total of 25 villagers were allegedly abducted and held hostage, out of which 14 residents from Tapo Kuki village are yet to be released. According to the protesters, the incident has caused severe emotional, physical and financial hardship to the affected families, many of whom depend on daily wage labor for survival. Hartpi Chongloi alleged that the Kangkokpi district administration and Senapati police have so far failed to take appropriate action and were avoiding responsibility regarding the matter. The protesters appealed to both the state and central government to intervene immediately and ensure the safe and unconditional release of all those allegedly held captive. They also warned that the agitation would continue until all the hostages safely return home. Hundreds of villagers, many dressed in white, participated in the demonstration, reflecting growing concern and frustration among the affected families amid the prolonged ethnic tensions in the state.
मेरा नाम हाथी है। मैं कुकी तपो की रहने वाली एक महिला हूँ। आज 25 मई 2026 की धरना का कारण ये है कि सेनापति डिस्ट्रिक्ट हेडक्वार्टर के पास नेशनल हाईवे पर पुलिस सिक्योरिटी और एस्कॉर्ट के अंदर 25 विलेजेस की अपहरण करके हॉस्टेजेस बनाया गया है। इनमें से तपो कुकी की 14 लोग अभी तक रिहाई नहीं हुआ है। हमारा प्रदर्शनकारियों की शिकायत ये है कि कांगपोकपी डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन और सेनापति पुलिस अब तक उचित कार्य बहाई लेने की रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज एवॉइड कर रही है। विक्टिम्स के परिवार जो ज्यादातर देहाती मजदूर है जो इमोशनली, फिजिकली और फिनेंशियली हार्डशिप सामना करना पड़ रही है। कुछ हॉस्टेजेस अपने घर की एक मात्रा कमाने वाला भी है। हम स्टेट और सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट से इमीडिएट इंटरवेंशन और 14 हॉस्टेजेस की सुरक्षित और बिना शर्त रिहाई की मांग करती है। जब तक सब हॉस्टेजेस सुरक्षित वापस नहीं आते, विरोध प्रदर्शन जारी रहेगा।
The Ross Avenue Court on Tuesday extended the police custody of Shivraj Rajhunat Motegaunkar for 1 day, arrested in the NEET UG paper leak case. He will be produced tomorrow before the court. Special Judge CBI Ajay Gupta extended the police custody of Shivraj Rajhunat Motegaunkar after hearing submissions of the CBI public prosecutor. He was produced before the court after the expiry of earlier police custody. The CBI sought 1 day further custody of Shivraj Raghunath. The CBI public prosecutor Neetu Singh said that it requires further custody for confrontation and some recovery. It is also said that he was in direct contact with Prahlad Kulkarni. The CBI alleged that he is actively involved in the conspiracy of leakage of the chemistry exam paper before the NEET UG exam 2026. He runs an RCC Institute of Coaching in Latur, Maharashtra. While granting the custody, the court had said that the custody of accused Shivraj Raghunath Motegaunkar has been sought to identify and apprehend the other co-accused person involved in the offence and also to recover and analyze the digital devices or digital evidences and communication records as well as the financial trial connected to the NEET 2026 examination and paper leak networks. We'll take a short break. Keep watching.
नए भारत का नया उत्तर प्रदेश पूरे देश में कनेक्टिविटी के क्षेत्र में रोल मॉडल बन गया है। विगत 9 वर्षों में रोड कनेक्टिविटी से लेकर एयर कनेक्टिविटी और मेट्रो से लेकर रेल कनेक्टिविटी में यूपी नंबर 1 है। प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी के मार्गदर्शन और माननीय मुख्यमंत्री योगी आदित्यनाथ के सतत प्रयासों से उत्तर प्रदेश विगत 9 वर्षों में सर्वाधिक एक्सप्रेस वे वाला प्रदेश बन गया है। सर्वाधिक अंतर्राष्ट्रीय एवं घरेलू एयरपोर्ट्स के साथ उड्डयन प्रदेश बन गया है। सर्वाधिक शहरों में मेट्रो यहां दौड़ती है। रैपिड रेल पहली बार यूपी में ही चली है। पहला इनलैंड वाटरवे वाराणसी से हल्दिया को जोड़ता है। स्वर्णिम संभावनाओं के खुले द्वार, समृद्धि की डबल इंजन रफ्तार।
Welcome back. A suspected dacoit was killed in a police encounter yesterday late night in Rangalo area of Nagaon. The deceased has been identified as Kaido Lais Moni, who was allegedly involved in the sensational Morikolong dacoity case at the residence of Dr. Ranjit Saikia. According to police official, Ali was the prime accused in a high-profile armed robbery that took place in the Morikolong area of Nagaon on April 24, 2026. During the April robbery, the gang brutally assaulted Dr. Ranjit Saikia and his wife Rubreka Buyan. Rubreka succumbed to her injuries and died during treatment in May. Acting on intelligence, Nagaon police intercepted the gang of Barkandali Mikirpar under the Rangalo police outpost. According to police, the suspects opened fire, damaging police vehicles. Police retaliated in self-defense, resulting in a fatal bullet injuries to Ali. A 7.65 mm pistol, empty cartridges and sharp weapons were recovered from the site. Several other members of Ali's gang had already been apprehended by Nagaon police leading up to this operation.
আমি এটা খবৰ পাইছিলোঁ নগাঁও জিলাত এটা ডকাইতৰ কিবা প্ৰিপাৰেশ্যন এটা হৈ আছিলে সেইটো মতে আমি আমাৰ গোটেই থানাখিনিক এক্টিভেট কৰি আছিলোঁ যোনখিনি নগাঁও পুলিচ ষ্টেচনৰ আণ্ডাৰত আছে তো আমি পিছত সোৰ্স ইনপুটত গম পাইছোঁ যে যোনটো বৰকুণ্ডুলি মিকিৰপাৰ এৰিয়া আছে তাতে এটা গ্ৰুপ আছে বুলি আমি গম পালোঁ তো আমাৰ টিমটো যেতিয়া সেই জেগাটুকুৰা ওচৰত পালেগে তো ডকাইতৰ পাৰ্টিৰ পৰা আমাৰ পিনে দুটা ৰাউণ্ড ফায়াৰ কৰা গৈছে যোনটো আমাৰ গাড়ীত লাগিছে তাৰপিছত আমাৰ সেলফ ডিফেন্সত আমাৰ পুলিচৰ পাৰ্টিয়ে ফায়াৰ কৰোঁতে যোনজন তাত মানুহ আমি পাইছোঁ খাইৰুল আলী তেখেতৰ গাত দুটা আমাৰ পুলিচৰ গুলি দুটা লাগিছে আৰু আমি যেহেতু আন্ধাৰ আছিলে আমি ভাবিছোঁ যে তাতকৈ তেওঁৰ বাহিৰেও আৰু কেইজনমান মানুহ তাত থাকিব লাগে আৰু আমি পিছত যেতিয়া তেওঁক চিনাক্ত কৰিছোঁ আমি তেতিয়া গম পাইছোঁ যে মৰি কলঙৰ যোনজন মেইন মাষ্টাৰমাইণ্ড আছিলে যোনে গোটেই ডকাইতি গেংটো ইয়ালৈ লৈ আহিছিলে তেওঁ আছিলে খাইৰুল আলী আমাৰ তেওঁ অলৰেডি তেওঁৰ আগৰ যোনকেইজন আমি ধৰিছিলোঁ ৰেজাক আৰু ৰাজীৱ আলী তেওঁৰ ষ্টেটমেণ্টত অলৰেডি খাইৰুল আলীৰ কথা আমাৰ মেনশ্যন আছিলে তো সেইমতে তো আমি তেওঁক চিনাক্ত কৰিলোঁ আৰু ইয়াৰ পিছতো আমি গম পাইছোঁ যে তেওঁৰ ইয়াতে মিনিমাম আমাৰ নগাঁৱতে 8টামান চুৰি আৰু ডকাইতি কাণ্ড তেওঁ আগতে কৰি থৈছে আৰু তেওঁ ঘৰ হ'ল আপোনাৰ লখিমপুৰত ঘৰ তেওঁ থানা ৰোড ৱাৰ্ড নম্বৰ 8 লখিমপুৰ ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্টৰ আৰু এনে গোটেইকেইজন তাৰে হয় কিন্তু এই যোনজন আমাৰ খাইৰুল আলী আছিলে তেখেতে ইয়াতে যোনখন ষ্টাৰ হোটেল আছে তাতে জেনেৰেলি বহুত টাইম আমি হোটেল এণ্ট্ৰি পাইছোঁ ইয়াতে তেওঁ থাকি পেলাই এই গোটেই ঘটনাখিনি সংঘটিত কৰে
In a major setback to the banned CPI Maoist organization, senior Central Committee member Pasnuri Narahari, also known as Vishwanath and Salaida, surrendered before CV Anand in Hyderabad on Tuesday along with his wife Midara Danama, alias Lata and Poonam. Police said Narahari is a native of Telangana's Hanumankonda district, had been associated with the Maoist movement since 1982 and played a key role in CPI Close ML People's War Operation in Chhattisgarh, Sukma region. He was reportedly involved in manufacturing and maintaining weapons, explosive and booby traps, besides training Maoist cadres and technical operations. Tanama, originally from Andhra Pradesh's Kundur district, was a state committee member of the Bihar-Jharkhand Special Area Committee and had worked extensively in the Maoist organization's technical and organizational wings. She was earlier arrested in Nagpur in 2004 and later rejoined the outfit after securing bail in 2011. Police officials termed the surrender a major blow to the Maoist movement, particularly to its Eastern Regional Bureau and Bihar-Jharkhand Special Area Committee, which have faced several setbacks this year due to encounters, arrests and surrenders.
Important milestone for the entire country and also the Telangana police in its war against Maoism. Central Committee member Pasnuri Narahari alias Vishwanath and his wife Midari Danama alias Lata have surrendered today in front of the Telangana police. As we all know, he has been in charge of the Bihar-Jharkhand Special Area Committee and for long years after going UG in the year 1982 when he was in his intermediate, he got influenced by the Radical Students Union and joined the People's War Group and started working as a Dalam member in Chhattisgarh area. After that, he has risen in the ranks and reached, in 2017, he was made the Central Committee member. And he is an expert in making grenades, bombs, LMG, rotor, shoulder-fired motors and such equipment. He is also an expert in maintenance of this military equipment which they had, rifles, guns and other military equipment which he is an expert at laying booby traps and he used to be in charge of all the training sessions for the Maoist UG cadre in these aspects. So being there, his wife also is from Guntur district, met him in '86 and joined him as in the Bangalore area den as a den keeper, and from that year onwards they have both been together and slowly have shifted to the Jharkhand, Bihar area and have been staying together. Both have come out today and surrendered to the Telangana police, and as of now, if we calculate the number of persons who are UG, in Telangana there are hardly 3 members left. Those 3 are Muppal Lakshman Rao, the other CC member and General Secretary of the Maoists, and his wife Jode Ratnabai. Both are believed to be in some hideout, but they have not responded to our appeals by our Honorable Chief Minister and also the Honorable Union Home Minister. So we appeal to them, and even his own colleague in the Central Committee, Mr. Narahari, has appealed to him today to surrender. Then we have Varta Shekhar alias Mangtu, who is also UG from Telangana. Overall, we can say, as on today, there are 47 UG cadre in the country. Chhattisgarh has 15, Jharkhand has 13, Orissa has 15, Telangana 3 and AP 1. So we appeal to all of them to come out, because the days are over. The society has changed. The ideology of Maoism has no more place in the modern day society of India. And on behalf of the Telangana police and Telangana government, we appeal to all the remaining cadre to come out and surrender voluntarily.
We'll take another short break. Keep watching.
नए भारत का नया उत्तर प्रदेश पूरे देश में कनेक्टिविटी के क्षेत्र में रोल मॉडल बन गया है। विगत 9 वर्षों में रोड कनेक्टिविटी से लेकर एयर कनेक्टिविटी और मेट्रो से लेकर रेल कनेक्टिविटी में यूपी नंबर 1 है। प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी के मार्गदर्शन और माननीय मुख्यमंत्री योगी आदित्यनाथ के सतत प्रयासों से उत्तर प्रदेश विगत 9 वर्षों में सर्वाधिक एक्सप्रेसवे वाला प्रदेश बन गया है। सर्वाधिक अंतर्राष्ट्रीय एवं घरेलू एयरपोर्ट्स के साथ उड्डयन प्रदेश बन गया है। सर्वाधिक शहरों में मेट्रो यहां दौड़ती है। रैपिड रेल पहली बार यूपी में ही चली है। पहला इनलैंड वाटरवे वाराणसी से हल्दिया को जोड़ता है। स्वर्णिम संभावनाओं के खुले द्वार, समृद्धि की डबल इंजन रफ्तार।
Welcome back. Harshad Govind Parmar, who was recently elected to the Umrit Assembly seat in a by-poll on Tuesday, took oath in Gandhinagar as a member of the Gujarat Legislative Assembly before Speaker Shankar Chaudhary. A release said that Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel was present during the Parmar's oath-taking ceremony. Chief Whip of the Legislative Assembly, Balkrishna Shukla, Minister of Legislative and Parliamentary Affairs Rushikesh Patel, and other members of the State Council of Ministers and MLAs were also present on the occasion. Meanwhile, under the leadership of Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel, the state has taken an important step towards realizing Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of Nakrik Devo Bhava by advancing from one-day governance to WhatsApp governance, a release said. Towards this objective, an MOU was signed in Gandhinagar between state government and Meta Platforms INC in the presence of Chief Minister. A 29-year-old astrophysicist from Manipur has brought global recognition to the Northeast after leading the discovery of a massive early universe galaxy structure named the Loktak protocluster, Ronaldo Laishram, a postdoctoral researcher at the National Astronomical Observatory of Japan, led an international research team that identified a giant protocluster located around 12.6 billion light-years away, dating back to a period when the universe was only about 1.2 billion years old. The findings were recently published in the Astrophysical Journal Letters. The discovery was made using the Subaru telescope and NASA's James Webb Space Telescope. Scientists say the research offers fresh insight into how galaxies formed and evolved in dense cosmic environments during the early stages of the universe. Ronaldo explained that galaxies growing in crowded regions have behave differently from isolated galaxies, much like the contrast between life in cities and villages. The study found that galaxies inside a dense protocluster appeared physically larger than galaxies evolving alone in space. The newly discovered structure was named after Loktak Lake, Manipur's iconic freshwater lake known for its floating bumdays. Ronaldo said that the interconnected structure of the galaxy system reminded him of the floating island of Loktak, making the name a symbolic connection between Manipur and the wider universe.
Galaxies, like there are more than 50 or 60 galaxies, so these are structured connected into the 4 peaks, and so it is at around 12.6 billion years from here now. So when we discovered in the terms of from the Big Bang, so that's I will complete about that so that then people can understand. So the Big Bang started at 13.8 billion years, and so this Loktak protocluster is after 1.2 billion years after the Big Bang. So this is very new. We call it high redshift. So they are the very young galaxies, and from the previous work we cannot easily identify this kind of structure where overdense together, and so that is why this kind of research is very important, so that we will understand what is happening out there, what are the properties of galaxies in this overdense. And yeah, so we discovered this using the Subaru telescope. Subaru telescope is in Hawaii, in USA, and also with the James Webb Space Telescope, which is in space. So James Webb Space Telescope is one of the most powerful telescopes for ever built in mankind. And so with the help of this telescope, we can take the images and analyze the image and understand what is happening in the small scale. And the significance of this result is that, so in the local universe, when I say local universe, it is around our surrounding, like we have our Milky Way galaxies. We are now in the Milky Way galaxies. This is we call local universe. In this, we understand that if the galaxies are located in the overdense environment, like let's say city, and so those people who stay in the city and the countryside, areas are very different in the lifestyle, food, and everything. Similarly, galaxy also which stay in the overdense environment, like interactions, their properties is different from the one which stay isolated. And it's well-known study at the local universe in our surrounding that those galaxies located in the overdense environment, we call it cluster, are already different properties, like they form the star earlier, they die earlier. But we don't know what is happening in the earlier universe. When I say earlier universe, when the universe was very young. And so my work, I'm trying to understand how those galaxies are formed and how their evolution, like how they evolve from that time to current time. And so with the help of these telescopes, we discovered this, and for the first time in the research, in this kind of research, that we found that the environment, which we didn't know earlier, that it also affects at the high redshift, at the high earlier universe, we found that even this kind of overdensity environment, they shape the galaxy, they influence the galaxy shape, which is only possible with the help of the James Webb Space Telescope. So this is the uniqueness. So our discovery, result is that with the help of this, we understand for the first time that environment. When I say environment, the overdensity interaction galaxies, they influence the shape of the galaxies. Where we found that those galaxies located in this kind of system, like overdense, or their size is bigger than the one which is isolated, which are staying alone.
That's all we have for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.